Welcome to Touring Globe. Let's have a look at Slovenia Ultimate Full Travel Guide. 1. Introduction to Slovenia. Slovenia is often described as Europe in miniature because of its stunning diversity despite its small size. You can ski in the Julian Alps in the morning, enjoy a vineyard lunch in the afternoon, and watch the sunset over the Adriatic Sea, all within a few hours of travel. It is bordered by Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia, giving it a unique blend of Central European, Mediterranean, and Balkan influences. Slovenia is also one of the greenest and safest countries in the world, with a strong focus on sustainability, ecotourism, and protecting natural landscapes. The capital, Ljubljana, has been named Europe's Green Capital, and the entire country has more than 10,000 caves, pristine rivers, and over 50% of land covered in forests. 2. Quick facts and AMP essentials. Capital city, Ljubljana. Population, approximately 2.1 million. Language, Slovene, English widely spoken. Currency, Euro. Time zone, Central European Time, CET, CEST, summer. Religion, predominantly Roman Catholic, with Protestant, Orthodox, and Muslim minorities. Government, Parliamentary Republic, part of the EU and AMP, Schengen zone. Fun fact, Slovenia has its own coastline, about 46 kilometers long, along the Adriatic Sea. 3. A glimpse of Slovenia's history. Prehistoric times, caves like Divya Babe reveal Neanderthal flute artifacts, among the oldest musical instruments in the world. Roman era, towns like Tuj and Emona, Ljubljana, flourished as Roman settlements. Medieval period, castles, fortified towns, and churches appeared across the land. Habsburg rule. For centuries, much of Slovenia was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. 20th century, Slovenia became part of Yugoslavia after World War I, then gained independence in 1991 through a peaceful 10-day war. Today, a proud EU member with strong traditions and a vibrant cultural identity. 4. Why visit Slovenia? Breathtaking landscapes, from the Alps to the Adriatic. Compact and AMP, easy travel, short distances between attractions. Adventure paradise, hiking, skiing, rafting, caving, cycling, and more. Authentic culture, traditions still alive in food, festivals, and folk music. Safe and AMP, friendly, low crime, welcoming locals. 5. Top places to visit in Slovenia, expanded. Ljubljana, the fairy tale capital. Small, walkable, and full of charm. Ljubljana Castle, medieval fortress offering city views. Pleknic's architecture, bridges, market halls, and urban design by Slovenia's greatest architect. Metelkova district, alternative art scene with street murals and nightlife. Ljubljanica River, cafes, boat cruises, and pedestrian-friendly promenades. Lake Bled, Slovenia's icon. Famous for its island church, reached by Pletna boat. Bled Castle, oldest castle in Slovenia with museum and wine cellar. Walk or cycle the 6 km lake trail. Row across the lake, ring the church bell, and make a wish. Winter, lake sometimes freezes, creating a magical ice world. Lake Bohinj, untouched wilderness. Within Triglav National Park, less commercial than Bled. Great for swimming, kayaking, and paddleboarding. Savica Waterfall, stunning 78 meters cascade. Cable car to Mount Vogel for hiking and skiing. Triglav National Park and AMP, Julian Alps. covers nearly 4% of Slovenia's territory. Mount Triglav, 2,864 meters, climbing Slovenia's highest peak, is a national rite of passage. Over 7,000 kilometers of hiking trails. Wildlife: chamois, ibex, golden eagles, marmots. Soča Valley, outdoor playground. The Soča River, emerald green and world-famous for rafting. Koberod, site of World War I battles, with a museum detailing Ernest Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms. Tolman Gorge, turquoise pools and rock formations. Bovec, adventure hub with canyoning, paragliding, and zip-lining. Piran, Adriatic jewel. Venetian-style town with red rooftops and narrow streets. Tartini Square, named after violinist Giuseppe Tartini. City walls and St. George's Church offer panoramic views. Relax with seafood and Adriatic wines. Maribor and Amp, Tuj, wine and Amp, tradition. Maribor, second largest city, home to the world's oldest grapevine, over 400 years old. Tuj, oldest town in Slovenia, with Roman relics and carnival traditions. Wine roads, sample top-quality wines in rolling hills. Skokjan Caves, UNESCO wonder. Underground canyon with massive chambers. Among the world's largest cave systems. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Kranjska Gora, alpine resort. Popular for skiing in winter. Summer, hiking, cycling, and scenic mountain drives. Near Jasna Lake with crystal clear waters. Loga Valley, alpine paradise. Hidden valley surrounded by steep peaks. Known for traditional farm stays and ecotourism. Hiking trails to Rinka waterfall and panoramic viewpoints. 6. Slovenian cuisine and Amp, drinks, expanded. Slovenia's cuisine reflects its geography, Alpine, Mediterranean, and Balkan flavors. Soups and Amp, stews, jota, sauerkraut and bean stew. Meats, carnial and sausage, kranjska klobasa, roasted pork, venison. Seafood, fresh Adriatic fish and calamari. Vegetarian options, strukelj, rolled dough with sweet or savory fillings. Desserts, potica, walnut pastry, prekmurska gibanica, layered cake, bled cream cake. Wines, Slovenia has 3 wine regions, Podravje, Posavje, Primorska. White wines dominate, but reds like Tehran are popular too. Craft beer, a growing trend, especially in Ljubljana. 7. Festivals and Amp, traditions. Korontovanje, Tuj, carnival with fur-costumed, Kurenti, driving away winter. Ljubljana Festival, summer event with music, opera, ballet. Maribor Lent Festival, riverbank cultural festival with concerts and street performances. Wine harvest festivals, autumn celebrations in wine regions. Christmas markets, Ljubljana, Maribor, and Bled sparkle with festive lights. 8. Adventure activities. Hiking and climbing in Triglav National Park. Skiing in Kranjska Gora, Vogel, Krivavec. Kayaking, rafting, and canyoning in Soča Valley. Paragliding over Lake Bled and Bohinj. Cycling through wine country and alpine roads. Diving and sailing on the Adriatic coast. Caving in Postojna and Skokjan caves. 9. Travel tips. Visa, part of Schengen area. Transport, trains and buses are reliable, car rental gives more freedom. Language, English widely spoken, basic Slovene greetings appreciated. Money, euro. Cards accepted, but carry cash in rural areas. Tipping, rounding up bills or 5 to 10% is polite. Eco-friendly, Slovenia is proud of its clean environment, carry reusable bottles. Safety, extremely safe, even small towns feel secure. 10. Suggested itineraries. Classic Slovenia, 7 days. Day 1 to 2, Ljubljana. Day 3, Postojna Cave and Amp, Prejama Castle. Day 4, Lake Bled. Day 5, Lake Bohinj and Amp, Vogel. Day 6, Piran, Coast. Day 7, Maribor and Amp, Tuj. Nature and Amp, Adventure, 10 days. Days 1 to 2, Ljubljana and Amp, Surroundings. Days 3 to 4, Lake Bled and Amp, Bohinj. Days 5 to 6, Triglav National Park Trek. Days 7 to 8, Soccer Valley Rafting and Amp, Canyoning. Days 9 to 10, Kranjska Gora and Amp, Loga Valley. Wine and Amp, Culture, 8 days. Days 1 to 2, Ljubljana. Day 3, Tuj, History plus Wine. Day 4, Maribor, Vineyards plus Festivals. Day 5 to 6, Vipava Valley and Amp, Goriska Brda, Wine tastings. Day 7, Piran, Seafood and Amp, Coast. Day 8, back to Ljubljana. Slovenia is a destination that feels like a secret paradise in Europe. It combines the magic of fairy tale towns, alpine peaks, underground caves, turquoise rivers, and warm coastal breezes, all in a single trip. Whether you're an adventurer, a foodie, a wine lover, or a history enthusiast, Slovenia offers something for everyone. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.